The rain was coming down like the sky had broken open. Cold. Relentless. And as Jacob knelt in the mud with a cracked wrench in one hand and soaked work gloves in the other, he could barely feel his fingers anymore. But the job had to be done. Rent was due in 3 days, his daughter needed new shoes, and the landlord didn't take excuses, just cash. He didn't expect anyone to answer the door of the mansion at the top of Maplewood Hill. Most people didn't even look twice at a scruffy repairman, let alone during a storm. But when the door opened, she was there. Samantha. Her hair was tied up in a messy bun, a wool sweater hanging off one shoulder, and a half-empty wine glass in her hand. She looked at him like he was something strange. Out of place. Maybe he was. "You the cable guy?" she asked, eyes narrowing, skeptical but intrigued. Jacob stood straighter. "Yeah. Jacob. Hear about your internet issues." She sighed. "Come in before you drown." The house was massive, elegant, and somehow, empty. She led him to the study, where wires had been yanked from the wall and scattered like confetti. "I was trying to fix it myself," she said, embarrassed. "I work from home. Can't afford downtime." He knelt beside the mess, tools in hand. "I get it," he said, his voice low. "I got a little girl. No internet means no homework, no cartoons. No peace." Samantha chuckled for the first time. And that was it, the first crack in the wall. Over the next hour, Jacob worked quietly while Samantha sat nearby, watching him. Occasionally, they'd exchange small talk. He learned she used to be a tech entrepreneur but now freelanced. She learned he was widowed, raising his daughter Lily on his own, juggling 2 jobs and fixing whatever he could find in between. When he was done, she offered him tea. He refused at first, but then Lily called. He picked up, smiling. "Hey, baby. I'm on my way." He listened. "No, don't worry about dinner. Daddy'll bring something." He hung up, and something in his expression must have shifted, because Samantha stood up. "Wait here." She came back with a paper bag. "I made too much soup. Take it for your daughter." He hesitated, pride stiff in his spine. Then he nodded. "Thanks." She watched him drive off in his beat-up pickup truck, wondering why the hell her chest felt so tight. Over the next few weeks, Jacob kept getting calls from her house. Loose wires. Flickering router. A router mysteriously unplugged. She laughed every time, offering him tea, soup, or leftover pasta. Sometimes, they just talked. He told her about Lily, about missing his wife, about trying so hard and never feeling like it was enough. She told him about losing her company to a brutal takeover, about being worth billions on paper but waking up every day feeling empty. They were from different worlds, but broken in similar places. One night, after Jacob fixed yet another suspiciously loose cable, he found Samantha outside in the garden, crying. "My father died," she whispered. "I didn't even get to say goodbye." He didn't speak. Just sat beside her, offered a shoulder. She cried like she hadn't let herself feel in years. And Jacob just held her, thinking how strange life was. How people could be so rich in dollars and so bankrupt in peace. That night changed something. They started seeing each other more. Not just at her house. She came to his daughter's school play. Brought books. Took Lily for ice cream. Laughed with her like they were old friends. People stared. A billionaire woman and a repairman. But neither of them cared. Then came the day everything changed. A news crew showed up outside Jacob's house. Cameras. Questions. Samantha's face on headlines, billionaire heiress seen with local single dad. He was furious. "Is this a game to you?" he snapped when she came to explain. "No," she cried. "I didn't want this. I just wanted us." He shook his head. "There's no us, Samantha. We don't belong in the same world." And with that, he walked away. 4 weeks, silence. Samantha disappeared from the media. Jacob tried to move on. Focused on Lily. But nothing felt right. Until one evening, Lily looked up at him and said, "Why don't you just tell her you're scared?" He blinked. "Scared?" She nodded. "Mom always said love is scary. That's why it's brave." He found Samantha at her mother's vineyard. She was pruning roses, hands dirty, face tired. "I don't care about your money," he said. "I care about how you make me feel less alone. About how you see me when the world sees nothing." She dropped the shears. Ran into his arms. "I've been waiting for you to say that." They married in the spring. Simple. Backyard. 100 string lights and 1,000 fireflies. Lily danced barefoot. Samantha never stopped being a billionaire. But more importantly, she became someone's partner. Someone's mother. Someone's reason to smile. And Jacob. He never fixed another stranger's internet again. He fixed something greater, both their broken hearts. Moral of the story. Love doesn't check your bank account. It checks your character. Sometimes, the richest people are those who show up when you're falling apart, and choose to stay.